online cricket gaming startup Hitwicket has secured a strategic investment from cricket commentator Harsha Bhogle. The startup plans to leverage Harsha Bhogle's cricketing expertise to co-create unique gaming experiences for cricket fans around the world. Hitwicket says it has 5 million downloads to date and it aims to achieve 50 million downloads globally in the next 2 years. So joining me now to give us insights into what this strategic investment means for the company and the road ahead is Kashyap Reddy, the co-founder and CEO of the company. Kashyap, welcome to Startup Street. Thanks for your time here. Tell us about this strategic investment. You haven't disclosed how much Harsha Bhogle has put in the company. And, this is the second investment since your $3 million raise in 2022, or, what is the total you've raised to date?
We've raised a total of about $3.5 million. The last one being a $3 million round from Prime Venture Partners. And to answer your question about Harsha Bhogle, our role is we want to create a unique cricketing experience where we co-create content with him under Hitwicket with Harsha, where he talks about the past cricketing matches and the way in which a user can download our game and replay those matches inside the game. Our goal is that by playing the game, people's understanding of cricket itself stands improved, right? They will know the finer details about the game. And that's what Harsha is known for, cricket, strategy, and a global outlook.
Okay, so tell us how you're going to leverage that partnership to get to 50 million downloads, because, since your inception in the last 4 years, you've gotten to 5 million. You want to do 10x that in just the next 2 years. So what's your strategy to do that?
From the onset, our goal was to build the global gaming franchise out of India, the first one to come out of India. And in order to do that, we knew we had to make a product which is right up there with the best games in the world, like the likes of PUBG or a Candy Crush. So over the past 4 years, we've been spending relentlessly to fine-tune the engagement and the monetization and the user experience. And now we believe we have cracked that. And all we need is the visibility. And that's where a great iconic commentator like Harsha Bhogle can put us on the global and the world front. And that's what's going to take us into flywheel of growth.
Well, since you've cracked the business part of it, let me just ask you to give us a sense of the kind of user engagement that you're seeing on the app, and how are you monetizing this engagement? Because that's where, the big question mark is what the average revenue you're generating per user per month.
Right. So compared to most other games built out of India, particularly the cricket games, we are completely ad-free. We knew from the onset, if you want to build $1 billion gaming business, you had to focus on in-app purchases, which means give best-in-class user experience for a user, right? Make the experience so much fun that the user feels that, yes, this is the kind of content that I want to pay for. And that's exactly what we are seeing, that today people are spending 42 minutes on our game every single day. And this is on an average, right? And we have engaged users spending more than 2 hours on our game. This is comparable to the likes of a PUBG or a Free Fire. And that's what leads to monetization.
But, how many of these 5 million users are actually paying users? How many of them subscribe to, in-app purchases?
So it's a significant proportion of it. Can't say the exact numbers, but I would say that our numbers are right up there with how Candy Crush and Clash of Clans performs in India. And I'm super confident that we'll be able to take this at a global scale.
Okay, Hitwicket taking on Candy Crush. But, needless to say, India is a cricket-crazy nation. Of course, India is one of your top markets for the application. Apart from UK and Australia, also understandable, but USA, that's where you're seeing some good traction of late. You say, give us a sense of, if that's the market you want to expand in, what are the new markets you're looking to enter? Which markets look more promising?
Yes, and USA has been truly an inspiring case study for us. Because what we are seeing is it's not just the South Asian expats who are playing a game. We've actually interacted with American users who have actually downloaded the game and started playing. And basically the story goes is that these are all sports fans, but because cricket is becoming so popular in the US with the Cricket League and the World Cup happening in the US, people have started becoming curious, the American users. So they started downloading cricket games, and when they download our game, they find it very easy to play. And the users have actually told us, okay, I have learned about cricket by playing your game. And that's what's like super exciting for us, because it's like literally we are creating a new market, one that, as you mentioned, that you wouldn't even plan for earlier. And now we see it happening now.
And of course, now talks of cricket being included in Olympics is sure to give a further push. But give us an insight into the size of the opportunity itself, the global gaming industry and the kind of consumer spends that you're seeing on it, the size of the India market. Because, you know, where you operate here in India, everyone from Dream 11 to Nazara to MPL, there's plenty competition. What's unique about Hitwicket? What do you plan to do in terms of increasing your market share?
So essentially, unlike most other gaming companies so far, our focus has been on building a strategy-based cricket game where people are playing for engagement, right? One of the insights that we had from the market itself is like the way people play Candy Crush, right? They're looking for a 5 minutes of quick engagement. And in order to make a cricket game that's fun to play in a span of 3 minutes, where you can easily play on a mobile with a tab-based controls, is an insight we had. Make a game that a 10-year-old can play and even a 60-year-old can play, and make a game that a kirana shop owner can play and even an investment banker can play and have fun with it. So that is the kind of IP that we have cracked because cricket as a genre is an uncracked market, cricket gaming as a genre. And that's what we believed in. And that's when we showed the game to Harsha Bhogle as well, he was super impressed. I have not seen anything like this before. And yeah, with cricket and strategy, we believe that we can crack gaming for cricket. Cricket is the second largest sport in the world. There's no reason one of the top 10 games in the world should not be a cricket game.
Well, Kashyap, it was a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you very much for your time here on CNBC-TV18.
Thank you. It was a pleasure being here.
All right, moving on.